In the world where the beats of the street meet the voices of the future, one artist stands out, not just breaking the mold, but reshaping it entirely. Welcome to It's Time for That, Culture for the Streets, where today we dive into the heart of the revolution. This ain't just about music, it's about the movement. From her raw energy to her undeniable talent, Glorilla is not participating in the game, she's changing it. But how is she changing it? How is she redefining what it means to be a female rapper in a genre that's constantly evolving? Stay tuned as we uncover the beats, the bars, and the boldness of Glorilla on her journey to the top. It's time for that.
Got my nigga Cheese in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. It be knocking watch lights out. My spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle.
Now, first and foremost, I want to salute all female artists, not just Glorilla, because you got your Nicki Minaj's, you got your Cardi B's, your Lottos, your Lola Brooks, and your Ice Spices and your Scarlips, and it's too many for me to name. And I love to say that because in female hip hop today is so plentiful with talent in that bracket that they've been holding up hip hop. And to see Glorilla come into the game when she did, we got to see her come into the game. We looked at it because it wasn't really a show that she was putting on when we seen Glorilla first pop up. You know, I know a lot of people probably got hip to her that was from Memphis way earlier than we actually did, as far as the world did. But when F&F dropped, I think that was her first impression on the world. But she gave us the raw version of Glorilla. And what I mean by that, Glorilla was still in the hood. She still was with her girls that she kicked it with every day, being in the trenches. She still was working like a regular job. She still, typical, the things that we go through, we products of our environment. You feel me? So Glorilla was a perfect example of a product of her environment, being able to exceed everybody else's expectations. Because when you come from the slums, people doubt you to be able to make it and be successful and achieve the goals that you set for yourself. And I gotta salute Glorilla and any other female artist that broke the barrier, because as a female artist, we know already that it's super hard to break the door down in the game of hip hop and really had a spotlight on you like that. Whereas we seen Glorilla do it in a manner she was able to be ratchet. She was able to tell her story, her truth. She was able to show you Memphis. She was able to sound exactly like Memphis without going outside of Memphis and trying to chase down another style in order to blow up. Glorilla blew up off of a raw, uncut Memphis style. And another thing you gotta mention, when she dropped F&F, we didn't think that she was gonna be able to sustain a stable career. We thought that was just gonna be a one-hit wonder. But she surprised us all, because ever since that very song that got her the notice in the industry and got her the deal, she been back to 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 back with hits. I don't care what you want to try to point out about her that you don't like. At some point, we have to salute the people that make it. She went from being regular Glow from Memphis. She turned that. Now she's Glorilla the brand. She's Glorilla the rapper. She's Glorilla the superstar. What's hard about saluting that? What's hard about saluting anybody that's doing good? We salute the little Dirks, we salute the YBs, we salute the little babies, we salute the everybody else. It's the same thing with Glorilla. Like, I seen some things on the internet because Glo hadn't dropped in a minute, and in the comments they was making it, they was kind of leaning towards like Glo had fell off, or she might have done fell off. Man, as an artist, it's a process. Glorilla done proved how consistent and how persistent she can be. She hasn't lost her thirst and her hunger for hip hop. You can hear it in the music. When I listen to her songs, like it's sad that in today's industry, we have to lean more toward the females to get back in that vibe in the club to where the women dancing and it make us want to go up there and dance with the women. We lost that because drill music and you can't play. Who want to dance to one of your disses? You see what I'm saying? So the women kind of, I salute them all because not just Glorilla alone, the whole female category been holding the club down. They've been bringing the anthems back to back to back to back. They being responsible for bringing a lot more dance moves to the industry. And they changing the vibe back to where females want to dance in the club. When they hear they GloRilla's come on, when they hear they Cardi B's come on, when they hear they Lotto come on, when they hear they Ice Spice come on, they want to get on the dance floor. At some point, we took that away from them, and at some point, we have to salute them for bringing that back to hip hop, man, and holding it down. Glorilla hold it down. Shout out to Glorilla. And if you want to ask me, I mean, what would you rate? I put Glorilla in my top 5. Let me know in the comments what you rate her in the rap game today in the top 10. Do you rate her in the top 10? Do you rate her in your top 5? It's like, where would you rate her? Right now, I put her in the top 5 because just like Cardi go drop a back-to-back hit, these are women. We not gonna like all the songs. We not supposed to. They're not made for us. I'm speaking solely on a music perspective, period. Just as quick as Cardi and all these top tier females can go drop a hit, Glorilla can do the same thing and still represent the street in her music, still represent Memphis. She is a rose that grew out of concrete, bruh. Because at the beginning, we didn't think she was going to make it this far. And she proved us all wrong. And it's a good thing to be able to see people grow. Like, even in my time of podcasting, we done met people. And at the time, we was all at the beginning of our whatever we was chasing. And to see each other evolve into other things, we no longer at the beginning no more. We done grown. We in a different space. Our atmosphere is different. We done achieved a lot of things. Those are proud moments. You can't just be proud for yourself. You got to be proud for the other ones you see do it. So just as much as I'm proud to see the Dirks and the YBs get out the slums and become rich and change people around them, they life too. I'm proud to see the Cardi B's and the Nicki Minaj's and the Big Glows and the Lola Brookses and the Ice Spices and the, you see what I'm saying, and the Lottos, because if they stayed where they was at, would you even have a real opinion about them? to begin with, because you wouldn't know them. But now that they done made a name for themselves, you have a negative perspective on them. Have that same energy towards the niggas that been rapping about putting niggas in sleeping bags for the last 16 albums and ain't changed their content none. Why the women holding the club down. Unless I'm listening to something a decade old, it's other people in the male bracket of rappers in the new generation that's still popping and they got the club popping. But they're the minority in a drill majority, if you understand what I'm saying. Big Glow. Damn near everything Big Glow dropped is at the club. Damn near everything she dropped hit the club. And we still gonna see social media every day has something to say. Oh, her voice too deep. Oh, she sound too much like Memphis. Oh, she stole that from Project Pat. Oh, how about salute how far she done came, especially when we saw her started. How about that? Because put it like this. If you go out there and you achieve something, you accomplish something for yourself, you amaze even yourself. When you achieve certain things and you proud of yourself, you want people to be proud of you, not just with you. So understand what it feels like to be proud of yourself and other people trying to tear you down in the process of you still trying to be successful. You see what I'm saying? And that's why, to me, GloRilla in my top 5 when it comes to female artists. And man, shout out to all the female artists because they've been holding rap up on their side. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all feel like GloRilla a top 10 female artist. Let me know if y'all think I'm wrong for saying GloRilla top 5 because I'm a GloRilla top 5 female artist right now. Period, point blank. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Once again, it's time for that Culture for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Paint.